A day after former Bangladesh PM fled the country and landed in India, Sheikh Hasina's son Sajeeb Wazed has expressed his concerns over the anarchy in the country. Speaking to WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal, Wazed said Bangladesh will now become Pakistan. The comments come a day after India's neighbourhood nation saw chaotic developments and Hasina coming to India. The Bangladesh army announced that an interim government will be formed. Hasina's son pointed out how the international community was busy criticising his mother for what he called this and that. Hasina was Prime Minister of Bangladesh for 15 years, which saw stability in the country, making it one of the fastest growing economies in the region.
The developments in Bangladesh are terrible. I mean, if you look at it, it's anarchy. You've got, you have no rule of law. You have mobs running the street, vandalizing homes, factories, and from what I've heard, now they're attacking the militants are attacking minorities and Hindu temples. So Bangladesh is actually in a state of anarchy. I spoke to her this morning. She's in good spirits, but she is very, very disheartened and very disappointed at the people of Bangladesh. After all she has done, after all the development, Bangladesh is now going to become the next Pakistan. She is 77 years old. This was going to be her last term. She was going to retire after this anyway. So they are now hunting our Awami League leaders. And the interim government doesn't even include the Awami League. So why would we bother? People have made their choice and they will get the leadership they deserve. My family has been through this 3 times, 3 coups. After this, we are done. We are tired of saving Bangladesh. Bangladesh can handle its own problem now. It's not our problem. I see that as the people of Bangladesh being very ungrateful. They're very, very ungrateful. And they deserve the leadership they get. It's their problem, not mine anymore. Because I myself have helped modernize Bangladesh, digitize Bangladesh, bring it into the 21st century. I have worked so hard myself without any pay from the government of Bangladesh. I worked as an honorary advisor. I did not take a penny from the government of Bangladesh. And I built digital Bangladesh. My mother turned the country around from a poor country into a middle-income country. And in history books, Sheikh Hasina's term will always be remembered as the golden age of Bangladesh because it was as good as it's going to get. After this, it's all downhill. The international community was busy criticizing my mother for this and that. So now enjoy. Watch the minorities getting killed. This is what you wanted. You didn't want Sheikh Hasina? Fine. This is what happens without Sheikh Hasina in Bangladesh. You look at it today. Even now, there's violence all over the country. What is the military doing? What is the interim government doing? Nothing. They have no power. She has not planned to go anywhere. She has made no decisions. She has retired. She will live out the rest of her time playing with her grandchildren. Her grandchildren, my whole family, we have lived outside of Bangladesh for decades now. We are well settled. So she will probably come to my house, spend time with my daughter. She will go to my sister, spend time with her kids. She'll go to my aunt, spend time with the grandkids. That's what she will do. Be a nice grandmother now.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has urged calm in Bangladesh after the resignation and departure of the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. He highlighted the need for a peaceful, orderly and democratic transition. Student leaders who spearheaded the Quota Reform movement called upon Nobel Peace Laureate Muhammad Yunus to head the interim government as its chief advisor.
We will form an interim government headed by Nobel laureate Dr. Muhammad Yunus. Dr. Muhammad Yunus has also accepted this responsibility to protect the people of Bangladesh. We want to present this proposal to the President in the morning itself to form an interim government under the leadership of Dr. Muhammad Yunus.
Muhammad Yunus and Grameen Bank won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006 for work to uplift millions out of poverty by granting tiny loans of under $100 to the rural poor of Bangladesh. The laureate, who has been a fierce critic of the former PM, was indicted in June on charges of embezzlement, charges that he has vehemently denied. India's NSA Ajit Doval met Hasina after she lands at an airbase near Delhi and discussed the situation in her country. The ousted leader is currently reported to be staying at the base under the protection of the Indian Air Force commandos. The Indian Air Force is on alert in every eastern sector in view of the development in the neighbouring nation. Now, India's External Affairs Minister, S.S. Jaishankar, chaired an all-party meeting to discuss the fall of Sheikh Hasina and the army's takeover. The Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Leader of the Opposition Rahul Gandhi attended the meeting.